Yo, welcome to TeamViza TV interview series season 4. I'm your host IPW. I want to take this time to pick up all my sponsors for making this project possible. Big respects to Amiri Clothing, the Royal Family Vision of Companies, Stadium Cafe, Lala Closet, and the Sandals Entertainment, Hakim Graphic Designs, and Shimalicious Pizza. Special guest in the building. Come all the way from Port of Spain, Lavandel to be exact. She is the CEO of NailDrama. Let's welcome to TeamViza TV, Miss Patrice. How do you want? How do you want? Safari, baby. Safari. Good day. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. It's a pleasure to be here. Let me just say.
Right. The mood is like right now.
No boss.
I want to say thanks for coming through. You know, despite the COVID, they still maybe effort to come through on TeamViza TV. Well, I'll be your host today. The good guy.
Okay.
You going to me right now?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all?
No.
How's the drive to come again from Port of Spain?
It was long and lengthy, and we passed the stop, the turn off.
Wait off, mommy.
Come back and sing, but it's cool.
There you go. Okay, let's begin on it, alright?
Okay.
With the voice. Can you tell TeamViza TV a little about yourself, Patrice?
Okay, well, my name is Patrice Stewart. I'm the owner of NailDrama by Patrice. I started doing nails at the young age of 16. Straight out of school. Dad was like, what do you want? A car or a trade? I couldn't drive, so I chose the trade. So here I am today, and my business has been running from I started at 21. I opened my nail station in Arlene's Mall. I'm 21 years old. It wasn't easy, but I made it to actually having my own salon at 23. And from there, we went, I had a baby, I went home for a while, and then I came back out in A&A's Mall. And due to a close down, we had to relocate. I had to relocate to Ria's Mall. And so, that is the last location the salon was at.
Okay.
Right? Due to the COVID, I had to move home.
So you carry salon?
So I carry some of my stuff at home.
Okay.
And I started working home. Due to it being a Lavandel, where I would charge like 300 for a full set because my work is awesome. Right? Due to the... Well, you know when people hear Lavandel, they be like, oh God, Lavandel, you're free to come. But I won't put people's life in danger. Plus I have a driver service as well. For if you're afraid you don't want to come on the stand or you don't look for the place, I have a driver that can pick you up in Port of Spain. Actually, he can pick you up anywhere you choose. Alright? And he could bring you there, and when you finish doing your nails, he would get you and take you back home. And I dropped the price to $150. A lot of my clients lose their jobs. Right? And I sat and I think about it and I realized the place got real slow. I say, you know something? Give back a little bit. Right? A lot of people hit me up that's like $150, girl, you don't find that's robbing yourself, you don't find you're working for free. But the thing about it is, doing that put me in a really good place.
True.
Well, just before COVID started, I had to do some renovations on my home. And the minute I started, the country shut down.
Wow.
Yeah. And everything went up, including materials and so on. So I'm working and finishing my home.
Okay.
From home. So due to that, I'm moving from Port of Spain because a $3,500 rent when you're doing renovations is heavy in COVID.
So you moving from Port of Spain to go up to
Lavandel. So yeah, well, my salon is almost finished. Don't mind I'm working in the house right now and the salon is supposed to be in front. It's almost finished and yeah.
Okay. Look at the What's your name? Patrice. Your daddy wants to give tax if you walk out watch it.
We all got that. All 6 of us got that. So, yeah. He ain't not in his right mind right now, but I have to say shout out to daddy. My mother too, and my parents are very supportive.
Okay.
My mom, well, she assists with her daughter and so on when I have to work and that kind of thing. So it's not that hard for me. I can't sit down here and say, oh, it's hard. I have it easy.
Right.
Yeah, I do. You know, so.
So when TV reach out to you and tell you, well, you like to fit here, and we said.
Oh, my friend, I call him one time, I said, boy, you know what? Him kill, that's good publicity. So they say, yeah, do it. I say, you carry my work because I hardly have friends. I don't have much friends.
You keep saying this, since the conversation before this interview now, you keep saying, yeah, they have friends and, you know what I mean? It's like, it's another.
I don't give it friends.
You might know your clients, so you know, like
I have clients that I would have a good relationship with, but I won't call them. Like unless they come in to do their nails. You know, so I won't say as a
something
friend.
that you're afraid of or bad experience?
Bad experience with females.
With
and
females.
Well, males, very rare males agree to stay your friend. So
I'm going over my head. I feel like catch waiters, right? Okay, Ms. Patrice, in your own words, what would you say is a nail tech?
A nail technician is an artist, right? And it's also a vibe. I usually say, you know, sometimes people would bring a photo and say, I wanted to get this exact same thing. And depends on the pattern. I would say nails is like your handwriting. You look at a nail tech's work and all her work would resemble. I'm not speaking about the first nail she do and 5 years away. I'm speaking about like you're working on a daily basis. Everything you do it would look like you. Right? So you would find a client would bring someone else's work and you may not do it the way that person do it. So for me, I would always tell you, let me customize it on NailDrama. So you bring any style you want, but I promise you, when NailDrama do it over.
So the name NailDrama, basically come about?
Well, I came about that because of the clientele I had when I started. Yeah, the only colors, rhinestones, long nails. So I said, all my clients like drama. That's all they like, and that's where I got the name from. I actually started with nails by Kalisha. That was, and when it was time to register my business, I registered it as NailDrama by Patrice.
Let me love NailDrama, same thing. I don't know if it was you or somebody who I interviewed before to post some nails, and I was talking about the naked nails. You familiar with that? Nude. It was you?
I'm not sure. I had a nude special sometime.
And to me, I realized you noticed something like we don't want to start colors on it. So
it's supposed to look. That is what I love. I don't know if you will, as you see, I don't have one nails. I total blocks right now because if I can't find somebody on the corner when the truck reach, I take one off my own blocks.
True?
Yeah.
And big strong man like.
Yeah, but the time you would take to reach.
Yeah, come one day before.
From south.
Come one day before. So you expect a truck loading it. Dry skin and come, my man.
So with that, I just say, you know, I pick the nails off. But for me, nude is what I like.
Nude?
Yeah, I don't like to see a lot of pattern on me.
Even though you like to do it?
Even though I love to do it.
Love to do it?
Yeah, I love when I finish a client. God, yes, I love them to post it up. And
when did you realize now you had this love for nail?
I was 5 years old.
What stand out at 5 years old?
Well, it didn't stand out at 5 years old, but I started doing my nails at 5 years old and I started enjoying doing my nails.
At 5 years old?
Yes. So my dad was a mechanic and he would take me to get, well, whatever the mechanic stuff I want to go with him. And the mechanic shop had a nail set selling for kids where you're just pushing your finger through and all the nails and you have 10 nails. And with that, I needed my nails to look like those all the time. And In secondary school, I used to get in trouble all the time for money.
What secondary school you went to? What's
Corpus Christi.
you love school now?
It's not big, you know what?
Is it right?
Big up to you, Corpus Christi College.
Corpus Christi.
Yes.
To go to school, that's celebrity in school. You know the popular ones?
I was popular, but I wasn't miserable.
You wasn't miserable?
No. You know, normally the popular ones is the miserable ones. I wasn't miserable. I was always subtle and...
You like the type was prefect and
I wasn't prefect, but I was in trouble a lot.
oh. You've never been a prefect?
Yes, for fighting. I had to fight because people beat you up.
We're going to go there. Let me stick to the NailDrama. Yes. How long would Patrice say that she in the game right now? Speaking about like experience.
About...
Not from 5 years old, experience.
Yeah. I would say maybe 14 years.
14?
Yeah. About that.
Anything stood out at the time that make you realize, well, hey, see this? I feel I want to really do a career in nail.
By that time I was already into it.
Okay.
As I would say, when it stood out, like you see, my aunt was a nail tech, and I would watch things she did and things she doing and things. I realized that is what I like and that's what I wanted to do. But when I was like 18, 19 years, I decided, hey, you're not going to work in a store for the rest of your life. I started working in factories.
Factories is...
Yeah. But it was a sewing company.
Okay. So you can
Sell
sew
sewing supplies. No, my mom, not me. Right? And I worked there to purchase my machines and stuff like that. All my supplies and those type of things to open my station.
Okay.
When I started, well, you know, rent does be a struggle when you now start. Especially when you look really young, people is watching like, she can and if she able. So it was a struggle. Yeah. But I had a lot of support even in that time, because my boyfriend at the time would say, well, here what, I don't like that work for you, you know, that's standing up and that sort of thing. So I was scared to come out into the public because I'm like, suppose one of these people don't like how the nails looking, and we had to fight, you know. But basically I haven't had any bad experiences in my time to say, oh gosh, it was good. Everything was smooth.
And being like your first choice in career, was it nail tech from the get-go?
Yes, it was.
You had nothing else in mind besides nail tech?
Nothing.
You look at model though.
I did a little bit of that. Yeah, but that's not my passion.
My passion? It's to outshine the other females, huh? Which I believe you used to.
That wasn't the case.
What are some things you do that will distinguish you from others, in a sense of make you stand out from others? In your area, of course. Or in general, basically?
In my area?
It's in general. If I came across a nail tech from South before?
No.
Right.
Actually, yes. Right. Kimon. Hi Kimon, you see a big one. Big up Kimon. She actually was a client of mine, and she started doing nails. She's from somewhere, San Fernando, that's something. Yeah. She's from up here and she's doing really well, and I'm happy for her. But to say what would make me stand out from the rest, when I'm doing nails, I always kept to myself. I try my best not to go. You see people linemen, like in the malls, you go in the mall sometimes and you see like one hairdresser by the next one. Never went yet.
Not about that?
No. So,
and social distancing before COVID?
Yeah. And I know it's nothing like you feel like you're better than anybody or anything like that. It's keeping out a drama, because salon is a dramatic business.
I know that. I was never wrong close that. I just... The reason why I say, the reason why is that I want to stick a pin in that. I had plenty of people who was in cosmetics who came through here before, right? And I was asked them, do you experience like clients coming to you with domestic problems and situations, and you've experienced that before?
A lot.
How do you deal with that situation like that?
Actually, I feel these days I feel like a counselor, you know. I do. And I always go back to my experiences. I shouldn't be. Just imagine I went through so and so, and you know, relate my, not just like you telling me your business. You know, I would relate my experiences concerning that same situation to you, so that you understand why I'm telling you. I really think you should X, Y, Z. Okay. But we get a lot of that, and I think that is a natural thing for nail techs. Okay. Because we sit in face to face, your hand in mine. Sometimes I could even feel, you could even feel someone's energy. You know, when they put their hand in yours, you find all your things start to fall off your table. Everything you pick up, the acrylic running, and you realize, you say, alright, yeah, you go, I don't know. You girl, they're just fighting up. But trust me, you see that energy, that is something.
Speaking about the same initiative that you're talking about, right? You have any clients that you dislike working with? No names, but like that, you the vibe. Like what is turning off?
I had an experience years ago with a lady. What turned me off is she never really wants what I have. And if I get what she wants, she don't want it again. Right?
She late 40s.
This one time, I said she was like, she came and she was like, girl, you see, give me black and white. I said, you're not a black and white person. Right. You love bright colors. We'll make it. Now I want to do all the change. I want to change up. No, I would work straight into the morning, 6 a.m. if I have to. Because I love the night time. I like working in the night, it's easier. So this was 2 a.m. in the salon. It was Christmas time, right? And after I put all 10 nails in black and white, she said, girl, you really know me now. This really. She said, this really is not me.
She started playing the mental.
I pick up my handbag. I said, here what to do. You keep your money, darling. Have a blessed Christmas. And I went home.
So you feel like a little trick to this, probably cause it to do like what you do, like you shit for free?
It didn't matter. It really did matter to me, because with all the things that I went through in life, now I try to go the easier way. All the time. All the time. Life don't have to be hard. We've tried to make life hard by holding on to things that is not for us.
That's something important you're saying, you know.
Yeah, right. And I did that a lot. I did a lot of running down the wrong things, you know, pursuing the wrong stuff, and that kind of kept me back. I should have renovated my home years ago, right? I could have done even more than I'm doing now. I could have done years ago. Right. So I really had to take a step back and kind of regroup and say, you know, this is what you need to do now. People wouldn't understand, but then it's not really for them to understand. I just need to have satisfied customers all the time.
Okay. Speaking about that, as you go down this road, right? What is happiness for Patrice?
Comfort. Just comfort. It's not even riches. It is just comfort. Everybody wanna have someone that they could call when shit happens, right, so to speak, right? And before, I would think happiness is I wanted to be married by this age. I wanted to have.
What age is that for man? What age is that?
34.
Okay.
I wanted to be married and well settled with a husband, and things that is not the case. But it's not a problem now either.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I see couples that I would look at as motivated couples, and so life, things ain't just what it look like.
Right.
You have to find what pleases you, what works for you, and you just live in your truth. And everything else comes.
Don't find me just going on into. You see, I try to get the full,
this is good.
the full Patrice now. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
So when it is a client or somebody who new to your business, would like to because I had somebody calling the other day. Yeah, and I wanted the toes. When you say the toes.
Oh no toes at all.
They get the call.
Yes, I got the call. So let me talk about that. But not the call, because a lot of people call for toes.
Right.
The reason I stopped doing toes.
Okay.
So I had a really bad experience with a foot this one time. Right? Wow. On filing, well, I wear glasses. You all won't know that. I don't like to wear glasses. you would sit like this, and you put the person's foot on your lap. And I would file like that. Right, I'm close-sighted, so I need to stay this way. And whilst filing, I started to get an itch on my face. So I tell the hairdresser in the salon, I said, come and scratch my face on me. Use my sleeve and use my collar and scratch my face. Whilst I'm doing the foot, because I'm touching the foot, I wouldn't touch my face. So she came and she scratched, she said, but it's reason, I know. It's reason.
Why the client was there?
Yeah. Remember, I'm not thinking this is the dust from the foot at the point in time. And she's like, you're getting a rash, you know. As you find you're getting a rash. By the time I reached home, this thing was spreading. Like it wanted to go inside of my mouth. I charged $50 for the foot. And I paid $5.75 or something like that for the drugs to get rid of that.
I mean they're laughing, but it shows how something life could be unfair now.
Right? And I was like, you know something, girl? Don't do foot.
But you finished your foot though?
Of course.
Okay.
At that point in time, I was just like, no, the foot. I must say that.
So they're good now, yeah.
Right?
So disgusting.
Yeah. And that same person was really upset that I wasn't doing foot anymore. But feet anymore. But as I say, the easier way. You do what is necessary and what works for me.
So when TeamViza TV send the person by you to do the foot?
I will not be doing the foot.
You cancel them?
Yes.
No, you cancel them because they call me back and they say she need no foot.
Yeah, nothing to the feet, but you know, pet those nails up, right? Yeah.
But you think like later on in the future you should go back into the feet, the toes, and not put a bean like a nail tech? Nail technician, as you mentioned.
What I did, though, I got a pedicurist to work with me, so that people can still have their feet done.
Oh.
But from time to time it rotates, and right now I don't have anybody. So
anyway.
I don't know what you would want to do
How often do NailDrama reinvent herself in a sense of like changing up your style every 6 months, yeah?
I don't have a time frame like that. Like recently I looked at my work and I was like, I need to upscale a bit. And I started giving myself courses. Like going on YouTube, I started searching for what stuff like I wasn't too sure about how they get that like that. Something. When I do mine, I find mine not looking how it's supposed to look. So, and yeah, that is what I did recently. So my work changed dramatically recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
And keeping up with the latest trend. YouTube.
TikTok.
Yes.
You see YouTube and TikTok. TikTok teaches you a lot.
You on TikTok though?
Yeah. TikTok teaches you a lot. Because you see the way they could just make these little videos and you're scrolling on here. So what I do is I follow a lot of people, nail techs from foreign. So I always get nail videos showing up on my feed.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. And yeah, they're doing it for us to learn, so I learn it. And
so like what about coming up with your own like trending style? Like created that style before? To say, well, yes, this is NailDrama.
But mostly it's like the art, because nails is a thing. Once a photo go out there, kind of. So mostly I would just say like something that I did that I say, hey, I could do it like this, I could do this, and then something like that. Like just doing a pattern then.
Right.
Not really, not a shape of nail. I never invent something like that. Like the shape of a nail, a new shape. What happened is I wasn't getting any nude powder to purchase. And I decided to make one.
Nude powder?
Nude powder.
Can you explain what is nude powder?
It's acrylic, the same naked look on the nail with that is no color. A lot of clients like that. It's also used to make a lot of patterns that is faded in. People who don't have good nail beds, they use that to make them a nail bed.
Okay.
Right? And I was not getting that to purchase, so that was straight my own.
What's your nails week on it? What's your nails week on it? If I visit it, you call it today to buy NailDrama?
No, they talking about it.
Are you a certified nail technician?
I am. I did my course at Creative Nail Design. They are closed down years ago. But I was, as I told you, I was 16. They were right opposite John Donaldson Institute, which is where Sasha was, on Rice Road.
As a pass with?
Yes. So I went to school there for 2 months. It's not like a crash course that all these nail techs doing now. You actually had to go to school. You had to do communication skills and that type of thing. And you had to graduate.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't like just you go by a nail tech and hey, you have a 3-day crash course and you do that and you open a station.
No, by that kind of thing.
Nah.
Full
And
business.
if your finishing product is not what they want, you would have to continue the course. That is how they would.
So they're like a failure or something?
Yeah.
Failure continue.
And you can't get your certificate.
Okay. But think about doing nail. This is my mom here still, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And I
Nails and cook, I love cooking.
yes, and I love to eat. So keep mom meals. Keep mom meals.
Can you name some of your strength and weakness in terms of your art, which is being a nail technician? You go the strengths first.
Application.
Break it down.
In the sense where you can wear my nails for 2 months without it falling off.
2 months?
Yeah.
Was it falling off?
It was proven. No.
2 months
I
is
don't
a
mean.
long there.
Yeah. 6 weeks to 2 months without it falling off. Like you do a set, a lot of clients say, girl, I went by a nail tech and this is 6 weeks on a Patrice. Yeah, and all 10 of your nails on, all your rhinestones on. Now this is not everybody, because some clients would put on full length nails. Some of them might have to add on a next nail on top of that one and make more length. Right? I'm not speaking about them. I'm speaking about an average set. Not too much drama and just basic work.
Not too much drama.
Yes.
Yeah, we love the nail drama. The name just.
But like all, maybe year before last year, I would say nail art was my weak point.
Okay.
I would say that because drawing wasn't no strong point at all. And I like things to look a certain way. So if, okay, this is a butterfly I'm doing, I don't want it crooked, that butter in there. So because of that, I would tell people, no babe, I don't do that, I do airbrush, I do gel applications, but I don't do the art work and that kind of thing. That is what I would say before, until, as I told you, we regroup. And we say, here we're going on.
Confidence high.
Yeah,
too.
something had to happen, right? And we start working with the little art. I purchased some brushes from Everything Nail Art, because I purchased those same brushes from elsewhere and the texture of the brush wasn't the same. But what she has, it gives you a smoother finish. It's like you're writing with a pencil on the nail itself. So that way I was able to express my art more. I was able to look at a photo and do it on a nail.
Wow.
And with that, my clientele changed. Everything changed. Yes, because they get in the application, but if you want that kind of art, I would send you elsewhere. Now you can get anything you want. Everything you want.
Everything you want. Anything you want.
Anything.
They talk some business now. If TeamViza TV is want to invest in NailDrama, in a sense of what you doing. But we want to bring out this brand of a TeamViza pattern nail. If it's the wing, let's say, right? Taking out loud, right? What will be the contract, the cost of this? If somebody want to invest into NailDrama to come with their own style.
I think I kind of lost with the question.
Alright. TeamViza TV.
Right.
It's our brand, right? You are your brand. Besides what it is you doing, we want to introduce you to our brand, which is TeamViza TV, which is the wing logo. NailDrama. Each nail that you do with this logo, you have to go to the retreater.
Okay.
Right.
Did you have to think about that?
Yeah, really. I was on my shit. No. You don't want to ask this question, right? If it is, as she mentioned, she's followed nail techs who like abroad. Right. People like the Kardashians and them, right?
Yeah.
These people who invest the lifestyle into certain businesses now. You know what I mean? And they might go somewhere and someone might want a certain nail business, are the same, or makeup or dress code or whatever the case is, but it come from the Kardashians. So you tell me that what it is you purchase, what it is you wear, they have a check to get too, man.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Can I be a ring out your own shoes? The sneakers, like how Jordan and Nike and Adidas and in the nail tech field, TeamViza want to do something. Right,
no, we can discuss that.
I didn't check no one.
As I say, right now my standard full set price is $150, which is a steal of a deal. So you know, if we working with something like that, it wouldn't be anything to kill anybody. There's nothing like that.
Okay, $150?
Yeah, that's my standard price for a full set right now.
A full set?
A full set, can you believe that? It's usually $300.
Let's do the COVID thing and the kind of slow, business kind of slow.
And moving to Lavender.
So when you come out of Lavender very soon?
Well,
yeah, she's saving.
I have my parents.
Huh?
She's saving, she was paying 3,000.
Yeah.
Speak
She was paying 3,000, but she was renting.
Right.
She was
home, so she's saving that.
Oh.
So I'm not paying that.
Yeah, but even though she home, right, as she's mentioned, right,
Yeah.
the clientele dropped.
No.
No, it didn't drop.
It didn't drop?
She price dropped.
I dropped the
And
price.
I
I
bigger-
pull up bigger
Bigger turnover.
clientele.
Yes, bigger
But
turnover.
now you
Yeah.
got to go, you're still
This is
More money,
the
but
only
faster
day.
turnover.
Right,
This is the only day that I'm not working all day.
Only day?
The only day.
TeamViza TV day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think I'm really supposed to come here.
Right?
I think I'm really supposed to come here today because I
No.
only had 2 people call to
Just
come.
we'll stick up in. I'm going to see this one live camera. After this interview, we will speak. We will speak. So Farid, is that cool? Were there any type of obstacles in your way while studying like cosmetics and stuff? As I mentioned earlier, you had a kid over the past. So, like.
Yeah, and I stayed home for 3 years. But I bounced right back after that when I came back out.
Okay.
Things went right back. As I say, I did good work. So the work would always speak for me. But when I opened a salon and I decided to take tenants, that was the deal breaker for me. I would always say, you know, me, I had to work by myself. You know, me and people that tick. Right? But you know, when you open a salon, you have tenants and the rent is off your back. You have tenants not paying the rent and everyone is working there. And that's just how that works. But it depends on the people you get. Let me just tell you. Some people make you wish you didn't know them. I'm telling you.
As my mommy always tell me, people not nice.
Right? And for no reason. For no reason.
They're not nice for no reason.
For no reason. So this was kind of how I ended up with the shop for the majority of the time paying the full rent.
Okay.
Because I comfort.
So your shop was 3-5?
Yeah.
This one is alright.
No, I would manage as long as I charge 300 for a full set.
So like during the course of the day, how much clients would you get like
5.
on a slow day?
On a about 2.
On a 2. On a fast day? 5.
You get more than 5 on a fast day.
Every
Because
day?
of this because of the curfew now.
No, forget the curfew, forget the
limit.
COVID.
Okay. Without that, we could do about maybe 7 people.
On a fast day?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah. On fast days.
Okay.
Fast days, not every day, on fast days.
Like on a Thursday,
Yeah.
praying for the
Average
Friday.
days is 4-5.
4-5? Oh. Alright. What big question I want to ask here. If you can go back 5 years, what would you tell the Patrice opposed to the Patrice now?
Do not open that salon. You see, that's what you want to do there? Forget it. Stick by yourself. You might want to help people, or no?
I won't go over
Not
here.
like this.
If to clap, if not to clap. What do you think I should do? Clap. No, because what you mentioned is now like don't go there, you know.
Yeah, that was a big stumbling block. Yeah, like I had one particular young lady I started with, and I don't know if it was a bad start. So it continued really bad, or if it was a blight, but it was horrible after. The minute I took that individual with me, business changed. So you really have to be careful when you're bringing people into your personal space.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't go back my head.
To venture. Especially when you have to turn your back. Yeah, and you're not there for a while and that kind of thing.
You're big on energy and...
Right.
Amen. Safari, big up your whole self. I want to know what are some I won't say NailDrama, Patrice. What are some of your inspirations? Let's say like on a daily basis. Like what motivates you to go grind, do this thing? I know you have a kid or whatever.
At this point in time, the house. That's amazing.
So the house is come like the main goal thoroughly.
Yeah. Because I want my mom to be happy and comfortable.
Where do you mom today?
She can't really walk that well.
Okay.
Right? So I want the house to transform into this, because she would sit and always look out the window. I want inside to be a certain way that she don't want to see outside. Yeah. And where she can drive through with her driving chair. True and true. So every day when I wake up and I look at the place, I realize I need to fill that space.
I know what I admire about you. At the age of, what you mentioned earlier,
24.
I wanted to say that again. I know women kind of skip to have the age scene. You know, your ambition, your drive. Because for a lot of young individuals like yourself, you don't even have a clue.
I don't understand how.
No, that makes you different. Right? Because it have who actually don't have a clue. What advice would you give to young individuals like yourself with that is concerned?
Make sure when you're starting your business, open your business account. Put all your money in there. Pass it through there, because what happened to me is I had the down payment for my house and the bank would turn me down because I didn't know that you're supposed to have it in a business account. So I was like, where will I expect the money come from? Look, I have a registered business from then to now. Right? Even HDC turned me down. Because I'm self-employed.
It's your own boss.
Yeah. You need that is a big thing. I heard it before. Like, you know, you open a business account, make sure and do that. So you're like, I have an account. Your account have money in it, you put in money in it. No. They don't care about that. Open your business. That's the advice I would give them, because of that, when I was like ready, because I was working towards certain things, and when I was ready to go forward, the business account, that was stopping me from doing a lot of things. Everybody would turn me down.
Okay.
Right? So that is one of the advice I would give to them.
And everything at the age of 34. What is up for Sheena? Beside the house, the vision they have for mom, right? What other accomplishment you'd like to achieve?
Well, I just told you I wanted to have my own salon. Basically, just a comfortable life, you know.
Life.
Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
If given an opportunity to work with a celebrity locally as a personal intention, who would it be? Very important part there, because trust me, they just call me. See the camera?
When it comes to celebrities and local celebrities, I will always say Karina Shea. I am not her nail tech. We put that out there, but she is my friend.
Who?
Karina Shea.
Who's Karina Shea?
Well, you don't know Karina Shea?
Soca?
Well, she just ventured into soca. But she usually do the social commentary. She went the, oh gosh, help me with the name of the carnival things. The masquerade.
Masquerade.
She went like, yeah, like.
Nah, you familiar with that?
Oh, I forget you like hi.
You familiar with this? Still, let's say big shop same way.
Really good. She just dropped her first soca. And yeah, it's really good.
Oh. I ain't familiar with that.
Yeah, you know, we like the hype.
And internationally, celebrity wise.
It don't have to be a singer.
Actress. Like tragedy.
Well, true international. I don't like nobody.
Nobody? The first that is that. The first that is
I
that.
can't think of nobody I like right now.
True. Beyonce and Rihanna.
About Lala, come on, power. Lala.
Ghost, probably. La la.
God.
You do ghost nails?
Oh, nails, we do nails. But ghost
That
might
big
go
old
back
ghost
here.
Yeah, but I'm sure both things you put do. Yeah, put that foot right here, man.
James St. Patrick, the God,
Of course, James and Patrick.
What message will Patrice, also known as NailDrama, send to a young aspiring nail technician?
Go for it. Express yourself on your nails, when doing nails. You see the pain and the suffering, put it there. Put everything there, the joy, the laughter, put it there.
Right.
Because that's how you get that load off. Because we don't remember when somebody come to you, you're not putting your stress on them. You have to take what stress they have. So put your passion in your heart. And just go from there.
Yeah, it's a question I asked previous nail techs who was here. Feel like Joey might pinpoint. It was a serious question. A well honest opinion, right? What's your take on society labeling men who into cosmetic as being?
I would say all of them. I wouldn't label them. I have to really see the person and speak to them. And sometimes get so modern that we can't say it's only women should do nails only, because both male and females went into strong points and that kind of thing.
Maybe because that males who do so good nail work, hairdressing.
Listen,
makeup.
I am following a man on TikTok. No, he is gay. I hope, because the way he's got on, but his nails are well done. Right? So he had a big gay. And if you see this man work, if you see his work, perfect. So why not?
You had an experience with someone like coming to your salon to get the nails?
Yeah, I do guys' nails. I do. Yeah, if those are dressed like females and those who dress like men.
Okay. And it doesn't have no kind of
Uncomfortable,
take
like
back
it is
kind of vibes with you?
No. When it's a take back.
Like, you know, a female might really expect a guy to come and do that.
Also, I mean, no, I try to make it very comfortable. I have a business running, so
Exactly.
you not coming and nobody around is to make you uncomfortable as well. You must come here, and if you're a man and you're gay and you're coming to do your nails, then you should feel welcome. That's the business that I am running. It's not about discriminating this one because he gay, and I don't care what you do. I just want to satisfy you, pay me, and
that is you give it up. First time you ever did a nail before?
First time I ever did a nail?
A nail?
A nail.
Yeah. First time.
I can't remember.
Kind of. I like to say that memory later. The first time if I can remember.
I'm trying to think of who would have been the first person. That would have been a girl in the class. Sometime. Because we had to do one another nails in class. In the school, in the nail school.
Let me divide the inspirations, right? I want to speak about some of the principles that Patrice live by on a daily basis. Whether it be business-wise, whether it be personal life, wherever you gravitate more to.
I just get rid of the things that is bothering me, basically.
You never got no nonsense person. It looks so. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just looks so.
It depends on the nonsense. Because I venture into a little bit of nonsense. I hear a little thing every now and then. But just be real with me. Because nobody perfect. I have flaws, you have flaws. So if we working on something or we doing something, oh, you perfect like me? Oh, I didn't know.
Jesus, give God to make me, to send me to my mother. I want to sin, but I have flaws.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like, you see, if a person have to be in my personal space or my everyday life, lay it out for me. Let me understand what I'm dealing with.
Okay.
The minute I find this shaky boy, I go on.
We in suspense and because I'm not over your head.
Yeah.
You're big on that kind of vibes. So far, I like to bring you on set here. No, because this is your friend, so I know what I got.
Feedback. Personal feedback.
You like to, yeah?
No, listen, no.
She good.
You get it?
She good.
Safari look like he had a piece of cake. Safari, where your eyes?
You?
Where your eyes?
You can see the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. What's that touch you that good?
It was saying, Patrice, I don't know how true, it's correct me. They say that when a woman fingers are done, like 10 fingers, she cannot take care of herself like hygiene wise.
That is not true.
It's not true. But you hear before?
Yes.
Right.
But it's not true. Like just the other day I posted a tutorial of how to use the toilet with long nails. Because you don't put your
On the Instagram
nails.
page?
No, I posted it on TikTok. Because it was on TikTok.
I want to see.
Not on TikTok, on WhatsApp, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But I took it from TikTok, it was on TikTok. And the girl was just like totally fed up and people asking, oh yeah, that's what she said. And she did a tutorial, so I posted it. But you don't use your nails for that. Your nails have to be extremely long for that to bother you.
Okay.
But the regular length, all these, you can clean yourself really well with that. So.
Cool.
Like normal.
Yeah, like normal.
You ever hear that same before?
Which one?
With the same nail. When you have 10 fingers, you got to get the
self. That used to puzzle me when I see that.
You gotta cut so
Yeah,
yourself.
they ask you,
I used to be like,
Huh?
I have clients just complain about that. Like people ask me how you just feel like you just use your nails. You don't use your nails.
but
How do you go about marketing yourself?
Pardon?
How do you go about marketing yourself?
I post daily on all my platforms, and that brings that brings a constant flow. I even send out messages to clients, like I would do up the videos with my phone number, my price, everything, and I would send it to them, and they would repost it on their platforms as well.
Okay. You get through. Can I get through?
Good one.
I get through.
Okay.
So then I was firing, right? Yes. I know when you see this. Yeah. Had you ever did any style, same style on 2 different clients?
Yes.
I don't know in the industry.
It's not something we like doing. We don't like to do that. But if a client comes for a pattern you did, you're supposed to be honored. Right?
Okay.
You're supposed to be, because that means that client, that's what she wants. People see things and like, I want that. So if a person wants, even though you don't want to do it over for them. And if you could, because I would sit down and look at my work after, like I'm obsessed, yes. And I would look at a nail I did today and I'm like, well, what should I do to make this a little more? To make it to get a more kick, you know? And when the client comes for that, that's when I'll do that.
Actually, kick his head
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what I do for a woman. She's not true. On the wall. Subway tiles, they see me kind of halfway. When she reach home, because she tell me she doesn't want to get straight all running in that same line. So when she reached home and she see it, she was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. These children them can't come in here. When the daughter said, she said, Mommy, me and you bathing inside here, them 2 boys will be in the bathroom outside there. Immediately.
Big question I want to ask you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you consider yourself being from others?
A full 10. A full 10.
No.
A full.
From others. No, it might be some way with the others, like who may be good with the same business as you.
A full 10.
Full 10?
A full 10.
The opportunity TeamViza TV give it to the camera to shout out some of your best clients. You may mention one of the own. Still give opportunity to.
Yes, let me just shout out Rose, Abby, Kareem, Ria, Arlene. Come on, the names come to me. Carissa. What the names?
Yeah, I get some sort of clients too.
No, you make me eat this thing, so now I start to forget.
You make me eat this thing.
Yes, you make me start to forget.
Yeah, no.
Javel. Candace, Sonia. Don't forget Candace and Sonia.
So yeah, best clients.
Some of my best clients. Let me say so here. All I hear say some Tony. Some Tony and Marsha.
This man's flight should be holding to me actually. I don't know what it is, but.
Yeah, he didn't need any.
Happy Machine? Yeah, good of Machine.
Yeah.
I mean, good friends, true friends. Let me say true friends. This platform is about giving you roses while we're here. You know what I mean? And we also believe that you have to be established in a big way to receive the best now. If you understand what I'm saying? Because the same way with this them grinding, the same way with this you grinding. You know what I mean? Now they might be more recognized than you based on certain. You know what I mean? But NailDrama.
And it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure. It really is a pleasure to be here. And I'm really comfortable. I thought I would have been
True.
yeah.
Why don't?
I don't do these
No,
things.
give us opinion. Why don't?
I don't know. I just thought it would have been like I'd be real stuck tight and that kind of thing. But shaky, yeah, but it really is a nice vibe.
That's cool seeing. That's a fire really. So when you think feeling is good if you could defend it. You know what I mean? Your handles. Patrice, NailDrama. Where people can find NailDrama on the social media field.
On Instagram, you can check me out at NailDrama by Patrice. On Facebook, I'm Kalisha Patrice Stewart. Kalisha's name, but don't worry about that. I'll post that on Facebook. On TikTok, I'm Patrice and hers. Actually, I just opened a normal TikTok. And then I realized you could advertise on TikTok. And I started posting my videos there.
What about the
Oh yeah, I post on WhatsApp as well.
No, we don't get handles.
Oh yeah. I post on.
It's up to you.
Oh, my number is 766-8905. You can WhatsApp me. My appointments are done 1 day in advance. Reason being, I get a lot of calls with this special that I have running right now. I get millions of calls and messages. So it kind of gives people time to make up their mind whether or not they want to come, rather than a booking you and then you would call me 2 days after to tell me, or you mightn't call me at all and just change your mind. So the 1 day in advance would kind of give everybody, it's a smooth flow.
Okay.
We have little once or twice a person may cancel on the spot because things happen, but it is better than taking the appointments from weeks before.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That message. Somebody think better. I want to speak it on camera so I write it up.
Thank you.
Right. Like this. Camera vibes. You know what I mean? 3 words to describe yourself.
Confident. So you said I'm over there, give me 2 words.
Outspoken.
Oh, why I can't think of 2 more words?
Confident, ambitious, and outspoken.
Yes, I'm very outspoken.
as we go cancel.
So, confident.
And I'm ambitious as well. I am. I really am.
I want to get the shoes too. This is behind the scenes.
Nice to know people just kind of get it.
You know what I mean? What's advice ever given to you that you believe that you remember today?
The worst advice?
That you might remember today that was still here, like encouragement to even go further.
Girl, you're comfortable working in the store. You sure you want to give up that job to start to do nails in town? That was. I think you should. I don't think you should do that because that business is already overpopulated. That was the advice that I got when starting. And when you have 2 weeks with not even one client, those type of advices kind of get to you. Just a little bit.
Best advice ever given to you that's stick with you?
Best advice. Open your own shop. Open your own business, start doing nails, leave the store, and do your own thing. That was the best advice that I ever got.
And where like family and friends is concerned and stuff, being a nail tech, does they feel any type of way like Shani treat you
Now my family as in the people that grew up in the same household as me, the support is off the hook. My family, we are the type of people that we don't hold grudges with each other and that kind of thing. We may not always agree, but the way we grew, we can't go and sleep with two siblings like and that kind of.
Tom, right? But guess what's here before?
Yeah, we didn't have that. So my family is they would really embrace me. Yeah, we embrace each other. Man, we see each other every day and that kind of thing. But let one person burn the finger and end up in the hospital, we're filling up the hospital. Because there's so much of us. When I had my daughter, they had to come in parts every visit an hour. Yeah, because it's too much for the hospital. But yeah, my family to me is most important.
Family.
Sing it on. Start to sing. Safari, start to sing with. Right, these opportunity teams that you will give you. Look into the camera to send a positive message to you so you probably see it as yourself. Or look at the being tail at the time, you know.
Go for it. If you decide this is what you love, this is your passion, you just go for it, keep at it. Everything you do won't look the way a nail tech who doing it for 10 years would look, but trust me, you would get there. Trust when I tell you, you would get there. And don't limit yourself. When I said limit yourself, don't say I don't do this or I don't do that. Yes, I don't do feet, but I have a really good reason, right? But whereas the business expanding is going, don't limit yourself. If this come out, this is new on the market, get into it. Get involved. And reach for the stars.
NailDrama, reach for the stars. Mama Visa?
Yeah.
Come now. Please. I want closing from everybody here. Closing. What about advice for NailDrama, Miss NailDrama?
Well, NailDrama, TeamViza appreciate that you're making time out in spite of the COVID to be down here, and my advice to you is to continue doing what you're doing best, and God will pull you through in any sticky situation. Nothing is hard for Him to bring you out of anything, and it seems like somebody who would like to reach the star, and the sky is not the limit. You trust in God and everything will fall into place.
Thank you.
So again, on behalf of TeamViza, we appreciate that you come down here, and we love you, and all the best to you and your business.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You don't know.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Ouch!
What are so on? What are so on? Right. The outside there.
Aim for the stars and reach beyond.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, sir. But he doesn't know you already.
Put God first and I will be second.
You will be second.
Still.
At least he honest about it.
Like, look at drunk.
Ooh.
When your eyes looking real small.
No. I don't cool moment.
Just stay in driving mode.
Well, guys, here we have the CEO of NailDrama, Miss Patrice, all the way from the
Outside. Yeah.
All the way from Levant.
LIL.
It's a Levantel, right?
To view this full episode, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at TeamViza TV. Follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV. The latest update. We outside, we chilling. I don't know what to say.